Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to some more replays. Tier 8, 6,000 damage, no problem, easy. We have 3 replays for you. One from Razoo here. He's driving the OP WZ120, and we do have 2 more other replays. One of the ISU 152 and one of the T28 Defender, which is also on this map. So Razoo, he's in the OP tank, the WZ121FT, the Chinese TD premium tank that Wargaming never want to sell for gold. They have sold it every single time for around £50, $50, which is quite a lot of money for a tier 8 tank. Now, I understand when it first comes for sale to be that price, but this has literally been that price every time it has come for sale. He does get lucky towards the end. Again, sadly, there is going to be an AFK, which is a shame because that person that goes AFK actually had a good battle, and this would have definitely been a loss if he didn't go AFK. So first up, the Black Prince has been spotted flanking around. So he spotted that and he is going to go for the Black Prince. Even though the Black Prince is a tier below, he's got great DPM. I mean, he's probably got better DPM than most tier 8 tanks. Doesn't have really the penetration, but that DPM is, even if you switch to the APCR on that thing, the DPM is absolutely crazy. So that was a nice shot. He got off onto that Black Prince, and unfortunately doesn't get the second shot, which he really could have done with taking that second shot. But the Black Prince is pushing. I mean, he's not afraid. He is going to push him. Even with taking a shot, he could still probably out DPM this WZ and take all of his hit points. But the WZ's armor isn't all that it's bouncy. It is bouncy, and it's what makes it OP. But when you're looking straight directly at it and not moving, then it is it's going to be difficult to be able to bounce. He does bounce. I mean, he bounced 320. He's got 680 hit points left. So that Black Prince alone almost took half of his hit points. So nice shot there on the Super Persian. The T28 prop does take him out, and it's now a 3-on-4. The Type 59, he's going to try and get the Type 59 before he can take out the prop. His team is rushing. I mean, he's Dracula just went on a YOLO run and he got absolutely destroyed by the Borzik to bring it now down to a 2-on-4. He is spotted. It's a difficult situation at the moment because he can see a tank coming from behind, and he knows that the T59 is in front, and we know that the Borzik is in front. And here comes the T34, who does take out the T28 prop. So it's now a 1 versus 4. He is going to take out the Type 59, which is a fantastic shot there. Very decent time to take him out, and we know that there is now an Emil up there. The T34 that is coming around to the left, there he is. He's just gone AFK. I mean, he's got so close. He got so close, and then I don't know what happened. It must have been his connection. It just needed one shot. It just needed the T34 to have one shot to clear the WZ, and it would be game over. But no, he went AFK. But our man Razoo doesn't know that he's AFK yet, but it kind of made it a bit obvious, like either he's AFK or he's a complete noob. Just stopping there. He's only on 33 hit points, and there's still a Borzik and this T34 to deal with. Still 3 minutes left on the clock, and currently we have no idea where this Borzik is. Now, this WZ is... Borziks hate these WZs because the penetration on the Borziks are not the greatest of penetration. And every time I'm in this tank, I always bounce from the Borziks. Always. Always. Sometimes, obviously, you're going to get shot, but you always bounce from the Borziks. And I don't know if he's going to bounce here, but I don't know also... I mean, use HE, dude. It's 2 against 1. I don't understand why he's not even loading that HE up. I mean, he could clear... He done 465 damage and left this Borzik on 635. He could have left him on about 400, but for some reason, he's not going for that HE shot. He is now down to a 1 shot, but I think that was just a little bit risky playing the AP when he had all the time in the world to aim at that Borzik. And hopefully get maximum damage. But he decided to use the AP instead. So now we know that the Borzik is a one-shot, but he still needs to be careful because all the Borzik has to do is load up the HE and splash him. So he's not spotted at the moment, so he's going to come in from a different direction, and that completely catches the Borzik off guard, and he does manage to take him out for his 4th kill. 5,100 damage, and now we are going to find out that that T34 has gone AFK. And the best thing is, even though there's a minute and a half left on the clock, there isn't long, we know exactly where he is. So is Razoo. He knows exactly where he is, and we also know that he is basically full hit points. There's a lot of hit points, but the time is running out, almost full hit points. So he's not going to shoot yet. I mean, I would just personally shoot. I mean, you're wasting time. By the time, if you just stop and shoot, by the time you get around, you can probably reload anyway. But he is going to get behind him, and now he is going to start using that HE just to clear him that a little bit quicker. 509, of course, we're just going to reload. It's unfortunate. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Some of us always go AFK, but I did a video the other day where every single battle won because of AFKs in the team. This would have added to that. If I would have had this replay before, this would have added to that, because no way he would have won this if there wasn't an AFK. 2,000 damage. I mean, that T34 still got top damage, but still 6,200 damage. A remarkable game. Well done. Next up, we have Executation in the ISU 152. So X is going to go left. The enemy's got two mediums and a light tank, and his team have only got 1 medium and a light tank, and there is 2 TDs on each side, 3 mediums or 3 heavies on his, 2 heavies on the enemy. So I don't ever go in this position, to be honest, unless all my team go. I'm always going to the middle, even in the TD. Personally, it depends. This side, if we spawn this side, I normally go right on the right, like heavy right, and sit in a TD spot. Now, he's decided to come all the way left, and he's going to get a nice shot there in the RU2 against the RU251. He does take a shot in return, but he does get a nice bounce there. And now he is going to take a shot from the tank to the right. Now, the RU251 didn't last very long, and he has gone back to the garage. He didn't, to be honest, he didn't really do anything wrong. He probably just didn't expect an ISU 152 to be in this position, and it's with the whole enemy team, the ISU is not the tank that you want seeing in front of you when you are in an RU251. So he gets a nice shot there on the Lycan, already pushing his damage up to 1900. There is 1 tank down each. He's going to wait to see if he can get another shot on the Lycan. He's going to aim, he's going to shoot, but the Lycan goes out of sight, and he does actually get that shot. So he's on around 2.5k at the moment, and his team, they've got 2 bases, but they are 1 tank down. It's 2 tanks, 5 against 6. So his other tank on his team, his T34-2, has started to push to the left side, where there was the STA, I think it was, and now the EXP is been spotted. There is the Lycan there, and he's going to get a lovely HE shot into the side of this EXP. Just wait through it. He's waiting, goes for the HE, boom, 11, 12, almost 30, just over 13. He's burning 1382 damage. Very nice. Pushes his damage on the counter there to 3.3, but of course he has that blind shot as well. Now the enemy have got base A, and they are recapturing base B, which will give them a little bit more time to get some damage, but it's still 4 against 5. I mean, they're still losing. They can still easily lose this game. There is a Lycan up there on a 1-shot. He just has to HE him in the face if he can, and there's also the STA, another nice HE roll, nearly 900 damage into him, and he gets a couple of nice bounces in return. So there's now a couple. It's 4 against 4, and there is quite a few tanks on a 1-shot. The enemy are, I mean, they've got 2 bases. They have to start clearing these tanks, and he does that with the P43 TER to push their Cap points now up to nearly 800. Needs to be quick. I mean, there's only 3 tanks left alive. He's going to wait to see if there's a tank come around this corner. The Lycan is still there, only on 12 HP, but there is a full hit point T28 Defender. And the other tank is at the Type 59, the STAs, the ST1, they are both on 1 shot. So, sorry, the STA. He's now gone. The Lycan is just about to go, but he's not going to go for the Lycan. He's going to go for damage, because if he gets that Lycan right now, it will pretty much be game over. Instead, he's going to get a nice HE shot into that T28. And there we go. His team takes out the Lycan, and it is game over, and unfortunately can't quite get that last shot off. So decent game, 6,222 damage. Again, in a tier 8 tank, which is a remarkable amount of damage in a tier 8 game. So well played. 1,447 base XP as well, which is, again, it's a good number for tier 8. Moving on to the last game, we have a T28 Defender, and it is Vinyl Pimp. And this is actually a ratings game. Now, this is not a tank I would personally choose for ratings. I like the tank, don't get me wrong, I do like the tank. When it first came out, I absolutely loved the tank. Not as much now. I mean, the novelty wears off after a while. It's a TD, but to be honest, I don't play this as a TD ever. If I play this tank, I never ever play it. It's a heavy. It's basically a heavy. It's not one of those TDs where you just sit at the back and snipe. It's got good armor. It has got good armor. You can bounce from it. Not reliably. I mean, the turret has weak spots, and of course, if you switch to the APCR, you are easily going to get that hole. But if you don't switch to AP, you're going to get bounces. It's a nice, well-armored tank, if I'm honest. So already there goes the Rudy. The Charioteer takes out the Rudy, and he is now spotted. He's got 1 shell left. He missed the first one, but he does get that shell to put his damage up to 850. And he's just going to go back. It's an auto-loader. As I say with every auto-loader, just hide. If you're reloading, don't even expose your track, because if they shoot your track and you've got to repair it, you're wasting either a repair kit or you're wasting your HP. There's no need. If you're reloading, just sit back and wait until you have reloaded. And he has now done that. So his team have caught base C, so their supremacy points is going to start going up. He does get very lucky this game. I mean, RNG is completely on his side, and without the RNG this game, this would not be a win. This would probably be a lose. Nice shot there against the AMX, putting the AMX down to a 1 shot, and he's damage up to 1,200. Can he get rid of him? He needs 1 more shot. Can't quite get the shot, and he does get a shot in return from that AMX. So he's lost his first bit of hit points. Now he knows that the T34-3 was around that side. He has just been spotted with the IS. The IS is pushing. He's going to get 1 shot. Nope. He's not going to pen. He's got 1 shell remaining. He has to make good use of this. So he's going to wait. He has now reloaded. He's going to wait. And let's see what he can do. Is he going to go for the IS? He is going to go for the IS. And now, again, he can back up and reload. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to save his T43. He is a 1 shot. And the T23E3 does take him out. So it's now 2 tanks down for his team. I like what he's doing. I mean, he's backing up all the way, so he's not in any danger whatsoever. And as soon as he reloads, he is going to poke forward. Boom. See you later, T34. Just when you need it, he gets a lovely, lovely ammo rack, which almost doubles his overall damage. Second shell in on the IS, and now he has a max roll loaded. 481 he needs against this guy, and he's going to shoot him in the hatch, and he is going to clear him. So, nice bit of RNG there. Twice in 1 clip. Doesn't happen too often. So they're losing. They're still losing, but they are winning on supremacy points. It's 3 against 5. I mean, it's a lot of work to do. If there's a couple of low hit point tanks. I mean, he really needs to kill this AMX. He is reloaded, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And the T23E3 has just been spotted. Shot, sorry. Fortunately, can't quite get the HE shot what he wanted. As soon as he reloaded, the T23 has gone elsewhere, and he's now got to try and save this SU. Nice shot there in onto the rear, putting him now down to a 1 shot. I don't think this T23E3 quite knows the reload of this thing. I mean, just over nearly 7 seconds for each shell. But he does take him out, so 4 kills now. Can he get a Razzie? Can he get a Razzie? It's 2 against 3. 2 against 3. The enemy are capping base C off of them. So what is he going to do? He's going to start capping base B. I mean, which is great. He has to do that. He has to. He's got no choice but to cap that base because it's a 2-on-3. Tiger 1 there, very low hit points, and unfortunately doesn't get the kill. The SU does get that kill, but it now brings it down to, I mean, he shouldn't be really too frustrated with that kill because the SU does die anyway, but if he would have died before the T28 E3 died, it would have been a 3-on-1, and with an auto loader with 3 tanks, it's not in a good situation to be in. So the enemy are capping base B. He's going to come around the corner, and I mean, I think he makes the mistake here in going for the mod 1. I would have just poked a little bit more to get that shot. I mean, he needs to focus 1 tank, not 2. And with his 3 shells, he could have easily taken out that charioteer. So they've now caught the base. So they've got 2 bases, but he is going to get shot off on the mod 1. And he's actually going to go for a reload here, which is really, I mean, I wouldn't have done that. I would have tried to get a shot off because now, even when he reloads, the charioteer is a 2-shot. And this mod 1 is only a 1-shot if he can maximum high roll. So I would have tried to get that shot off before reloading. He has now reloaded, so he's got the 3 shells remaining. He is still winning on supremacy points, but because the enemy have got 2 bases, they are going to be winning very, very soon. So he has to do something. I mean, the charioteer, either the charioteer or the mod 1 now can just go run away. I mean, they wanted to fight, they wanted to damage, they have bring him down to a 1-shot. He is going to clear the charioteer to bring it to a 1 versus 1. He's got 1 shell remaining, and again, RNG is going to be on his side because as soon as he turns, he is going to max roll and takes him out for his 6th kill. Well played, Vinyl Pimp. Thank you all for sending me that in. Then replays 6,448 damages. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsyreplays. I'm having a short break. I'm going to have a week break. I mean, you guys won't notice because I still have the footage going up on YouTube, but I'm going to be off work. Kids are off school. We're just going to have a little bit of family time, so there won't be many replays. I'm Meadsy, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.